We now cross over to Nyeri County, where our reporter Sharon Momanyi is standby just to give us an update on the beatification of Sister Irene Stefani, which is scheduled to start today, going on up to Saturday. Sharon, if you can hear me, what is happening right now?
Yes, Ian, we are at the Gikondi Catholic Church here in Mukurweni in Nyeri, where a vigil mass will be taking place from later on today, officially starting the beatification ceremony of Sister Irene Stefani. Now, it should be remembered that Sister Irene served here in Gikondi village from 1915 to 1930 upon her death, and she served as a nurse, and she actually died while attending a patient of bubonic plague. And it is this act of kindness that recommended her to the process of beatification. Now, for those who may not understand what this process is all about, it is part of Catholic liturgy where a servant of God, seen to have lived an exemplary life, is recommended to be a saint in a process known as canonization. Now, once Sister Irene was recommended to be a saint, a process started in 1984 where she has to go through 4 stages of canonization. The first stage gets her to be called a of God. The second stage gets her to be called the Venerable. The third stage, which is where she is right now, is that of the beatification ceremony, where she gets to be called the Blessed. And the final stage, if it gets to get there, then she gets to be called a saint in a process of canonization. And just here, the vigil that will be taking place is part of the beatification ceremony. And if you can see around, hundreds are thronging this church here just to celebrate the life of Sister Irene Stefani. And now I want to bring in a pilgrim that has traveled all the way from Philippines just to explain what this means to him. If you can just tell us your name.
Okay, good morning to everyone. I'm Brother Chris Sabado. I come from the Philippines and I'm a member of the Franciscans of Our Lady of the Poor. Now, we were assigned in Tanzania, Africa, but because of this occasion, we came here for the beatification of Sister Irene. So it's very rare to have a beatification outside Rome. That's why we took a chance to be here this morning, and this 3 days, so that we will be able to, witness and to pray together, and also to ask Sister Irene for prayers for our mission in all of Africa.
And how big is this ceremony? You know, just for those who may not understand what is the Catholic faith.
It's very big occasion to have this beatification. Actually, most beatifications are only done in Rome. It's only this time that it was done in Africa, outside the Vatican. So it's very, very great and very, very big occasion for all of us Catholics.
And how many of you have you come with here for this ceremony?
For us here, I came only with one deacon, although we are many here in Kenya. But our main mission now is in Tanzania.
Okay.
We are still waiting to start our mission again in Kenya.
Okay. Thank you very much for speaking to us.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yes. And I also wanted to speak to, maybe if you can just step aside, I want to speak to the father as well. Just that way, please. I'll have this. And Father, if you could just tell us your name, and you've come from Nairobi. If you can tell us...
From Nyeri.
From Nyeri. Oh, sawa. If you can tell us what this vigil is all about, what will be the program of the vigil here tonight? Just come inside.
Yes. Yeah, I am Father Boniface Mwangi, working in the Caritas Department of the Archdiocese of Nyeri, and I have come to participate in this great occasion of the beatification of one of the servants who dedicated and sacrificed her life for the community here in Gikondi. And I'm very lucky to have worked in this particular parish in the years between 2005 and 2008. And I can say that those were the years that the momentum of this feat, of this great occasion was picking up.
Okay.
And what we are going to witness this afternoon, this evening, and tomorrow and the day after is just a moment of God. In my own words, I can say that it is a moment of God, because during those years that I worked in this particular parish, I came to realize, because before I didn't know about the story of Sister Irene, I came to realize how the community, has passion over this one sister called Sister Irene Stephanie Nyatha.
Okay, Father, and just to, because I want to, in the interest of time, we want to understand also what kind of program we expect here tonight for the specific vigil mass, for those who are coming also. What kind of a program do we expect tonight?
Well, the program for this afternoon, practically, there will be no mass, but a special liturgy that will bring the people together from all parts of the world, practically, who will come to reckon with the location from where this blessing came about from God. So what we intend to have is a special program, a liturgical celebration that will involve perhaps the readings and then some special prayers, intercessions, and thereafter we hope that the congregation may be able to continue with private adoration in preparation for the real occasion of beatification tomorrow at Dedan Kimathi University.
Thank you so much for that clarification. Thank you. And before I hand it back to the studio, we'd like to hear from a member of the Gikondi community. This is where Sister Irene Stephanie served, and this is indeed a big occasion for the communities here. So we want to know, what does this mean for you that this occasion is taking place here in your village?
Ya kwamba nasema hii inamaanisha mambo kubwa sana kwetu. Kwa sababu ni kitu ambaye hayajawahi kufanyika. Na vile tulisikia hii mambo ya Sister Irene, ya kwamba tumeona kitu maendeleo imeanza.
Naweza inua microphone juu kidogo.
Maendeleo tumepata mingi. Na mambo mingi yamefanyika hapa na hakuna mtu alikuwa anafikiria inaweza tendeka. Yeye tu ni Mungu tu peke yake ameletea sisi. Kwa hivyo kwa Sister Irene kwetu ni shukrani kubwa sana kwa sababu Gikondi imekuwa blessed so much.
Na pia kwa sherehe kama hii vile inafanyika hapa kwa hii kijiji, unaweza sema mmepata maybe mafanikio aina gani katika kuandaa kwa sherehe hii?
Tumepata mafanikio kwa sababu kama sasa mahali tumesimama tumewekewa mwangaza ile ambayo inaitwa mulika mwisi. Then from there barabara tumetengenezwa barabara. Pia tena tumekuwa na wageni hatujawahi kuwa. Tena Gikondi imeingia kwa historia kwa sababu kwa ulimwengu mzima hata kwa news wanaongea kuhusu from Vatican wanakuja Nyeri from there wanamalizia na Gikondi. Kwa hivyo Gikondi sasa ni mahali tumejulikana zaidi
dunia mzima. Asante sana. Na tunafurahi na nyinyi. So I want to give you back to the studio. A lot of celebration by the villagers here. Many people coming to keep vigil, and we shall be keeping you posted on how the ceremony continues. Back to you, Ian.
Thank you very much, Sharon Momanyi, for that update. Of course, over 300,000 people are going to Nyeri just to attend this historic event. We shall give you an update on that later.